Hello everybody. So yet another very short video. In this we are going to discuss about how to prepare for the upcoming patent agent exam. Many of you have been asking me this question. So I thought it's better that I prepare a short video for all of you. I'm sorry I'm not on video because the time at which when I'm recording this video is quite late in the night and I'm not ready to be on the camera. But well, that doesn't matter. What matters more is the content. So let's go ahead. Okay, so first thing that you must do is for gearing up for your preparation, please buy latest versions of the BEAR Acts for both the acts because there are two acts which are now being covered, the Patents Act and the Design Act, and you can buy it from Amazon or any other platform. You can either buy the BEAR Act from Universal or commercial or professionals or taxmen, anyone. I mean, I'm not giving you any suggestion. These are all options which are already available. What you need to make sure is that when you buy it from Amazon, please see that you are buying the latest version, year 2025 latest version of these acts, so that the latest rules that came up in March 2024 also gets captured. So these are the acts which you need to study right from day one, and it covers all the variety of sections and rules along with forms in this particular book itself. So two BEAR Acts you need to buy, one for the Patents Act and the other one for the Design Act. Okay, so what else? Keep a separate spiral notebook or a big register, not the normal registers because then you can't open it up properly. You must take spiral registers and in that start making your notes on different topics. For example, if let's say you are reading on pre-grant opposition or post-grant opposition, compulsory licensing or post-dating or ante-dating, divisional patent applications, provisional, complete. There are different concepts, right? And we have done a separate video also, how many concepts you need to be preparing, and that has already been uploaded in the on the channel. So you need to keep this register to make your own notes. Start writing small essays of let's say 1.5 pages for a 5 marker question and 2.5 pages for a 10 marker question, because if you look at paper 2, the short answers or the long answers that you need to write, these are marked as either 5 marker or 10 marker. So right from the beginning, if you start writing on all of those concepts at the time when it comes at the in the exam, you'll be very happy and you'll be very confident in addressing all of those. So it's very important that you keep the register. You also start making notes, short notes related to fee structure and also various other smaller questions which includes MCQs. And above all, I think at the start of or at the beginning of any project or any good work, first of all that you must do is that you release all your doubts and keep faith in yourself, keep faith in universe, because even if you have a small iota of doubt in your mind, maybe your heart is saying that okay, I want to sit for the exam and I will win it, or I'll crack the exam, but your mind is saying that no, how can I do it, I have so much of other work, I have office work, I have things to manage at home. So you are already sending the energy of a lot of doubt in the universe. And remember, you never get what you want or you wish for. You only get what you are. If you are spreading an energy of doubt, you will not be able to crack the exam, however good your preparation is. So all the very best on that. Well, so there are two acts, Design Act 2000 and Patents Act year 1970. These are the years in which these acts were promulgated. So the Design Act, if you look at, is quite smaller. It has only 48 sections and around 48 rules and 11 chapters. While if you look at the Patents Act, it has lots of sections, 160 plus sections, 138 plus rules, and 23 chapters and more than 31 forms. So Patent Act is by far the most comprehensive. And now at the start of your preparation, if you were to ask me which act should you go ahead first with, should you prepare first with, you must prepare for the Patents Act. Now there are two reasons for it. Reason number one is that almost 70% of the question paper is set on Patents Act and 30% may come from the Design Act. And second is Once you have adequately covered and understood the concepts in the Patents Act, it is very easy then to take care of the Design Act. Maybe if you will take 2 months or 2.5 months to prepare on the Patents Act or 3 months on Patent Act, it will take you less than 15 days or 20 days max to just read through first the Design Act and then start preparing on it. So it's very, very easy, if you pick up Design Act later than after you are done with the Patents Act. Uh, Practice is the most important thing. You must practice all the claim drafts from the past year question paper, which are covered in paper number 2. And since 2007, I think 2007-5 you can leave. Start from 2011 question paper onwards until 2024. Pick up all the claims that were asked to be created in all the past year question papers, draft them and get it checked through a mentor. Second is write as much as possible. Like I said, in that register, you need to start writing essays of 1.5 page or 2.5 page on various concepts. Similarly, pick up all the past year question papers of paper 2 from year 2013 onwards and start writing answers by yourself to all the questions that appeared in part A and part B. And then you need to also take up, ideally, you must take up ideally 3 to 5 mock tests. And of course, there are several mentors if you join whoever, if you're joining me under India International Intellectual Property Forum. Uh, then also we give you a lot of mock test between that ranges from 4 to 6, and you can pick up any of those or all of those and get them evaluated. Because you see, however nicely you may have prepared, however much you know every concept, but until and unless you can articulate it very well, it is very difficult then you to capture maximum marks for the examiner, because there is a certain way in which examiner would like to see your answer sheet. So get it assessed by a mentor, and then uh, just don't focus on paper 2. People quite sometime they become like lackadaisical for paper 1. Now it is not as easy anymore as well. So for paper 1, which is all MCQ based, you must attempt 25 to 30 quizzes blindfolded, which means which you have never seen before, or even if you have seen before but reattempt them. And each quiz, it may contain between 30 to 40 questions. Um, so that is very, very important. Both paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is most scoring, because once you have picked up a right choice, you can get easily above 80, and then rest you can pick up 60 plus from paper 2, and then you are good to sit in the Viva to manage between 20 to 25 marks from Viva. Don't expect more than that. If you get more in Viva, that's a bonus, but try to capture as many marks from paper 1 and paper 2, which is a total of 150 from all three, paper 1, paper 2 and Viva. So 100 plus 100 plus 50. 100 marks is for paper 1, 100 marks is for paper 2, and 50 marks is for Viva. You must at least try to score 80 plus in paper 1, 60 plus in paper 2, and between 20 to 25 or 30. 30 is still on a higher side if you haven't got good score in paper 1 and paper 2, but that is how you should manage. That should be your level of practice. At the time of practice, if you are getting score much better than this, only then you will be able to score good marks in the final examination. And certainly, uh, it's not always a brain memory, but a muscle memory is also extremely important, which means how much can your brain capture for a how and for how long can it retain. Unless you have practiced it by hand many a times, then it becomes like on a automation, autopilot mode. You don't have to really remember anything as much, because your hands, your muscle will also be able to memorize a lot of things. So it's a complement to each other. While you memorize a lot of things, you also write it simultaneously. Okay. Like I said, for the quizzes, You need to take a lot of quizzes, and those who have joined the classes already, and which we are going to start from the first Sunday of the next month itself. This is just a small portion of quizzes that I'm showcasing you here, maybe a little bit smaller, but if I read it for you, it has quizzes on lots of concepts like compulsory license, parent opposition, surrender, and it's on post grant opposition also. Then I see a lot of quizzes on the IP administration, on how patent office functions, how different ministries um, are really organized, who are taking care of IP, and several other quizzes are there. And those students who appear for their classes or they take the recorded sessions, they all get to see all these quizzes, and you can practice them as and when you feel confident. You can join these free groups. There is one Telegram group, and in the group description you will find all the links. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and this channel would cover such small short free videos for you to for me to keep you all motivated. And there is also a WhatsApp number on which you can reach out should you want to ask anything with regard to the classes or the portal. You can register at trippleipf.com, and you can either register for live classes or recorded lectures, as I said. And we have made one short video on this also, the difference between the two processes of registration depending on your level of interest, which you can see as well. And the link is there in the video description. With this, I would like to once again wish you all the very best, and I assure you that if your preparation, if your practice is good enough, there is no force in the universe that can stop you if you have faith on yourself and you have grace of the divine power. Thank you so much.